Hello, this is Jen with Glasses, and we are playing Freddy Pharkas Frontier Pharmacist. It's not Thursday, but I'm having plenty of technical difficulties, so we'll see how this stream goes. I did switch servers, so hopefully that will help, and I'll try and keep an eye on OBS, and hopefully you guys will keep an eye on the sound and stuff and tell me if you can't hear me, or if perhaps the screen is frozen, or perhaps everybody's been sucked into a black hole and we no longer exist. If we no longer exist, guys, I expect you to let me know. Alright, somehow we've been put in charge of pest management. It's another timed situation here. So, I'm going to restore actually just in case. Ooh. Hi. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, we'll restore this. Here we go. So basically, we're a pharmacist. We actually do quite a few pharmacy things, which I sort of enjoy in my own way. We make medicines. We're in this suspicious town. Well, this town's not suspicious, but suspiciously... Oh, let's turn this volume down. Suspiciously, buildings are being boarded up. People are being kicked out. Things shut down. Our pharmacy was shut down because it in fact they told us it was a fire hazard because it's made out of wood. So that happened, and our first big huge immediate town shutting down thing was someone fed the horses something that gave them toxic gas, no lie, and it was sort of a timed quest that there wasn't a timer up here, but if I didn't solve it within a particular period of time, I died of gas inhalation. No joke. So last time on our special snowed in stream, because we've had a massive snowstorm on the East Coast, we in fact did 2 extra streams, and we solved that problem by being able to find a paper bag, which shouldn't have been the hard part, but really ended up being the hard part. It was just sitting on the counter at the mercantile store, getting a sample of the gas. There's directions. I have this lovely book called The Modern Day Book of Health and Hygiene that came with the game, and it's amazing. It's super fun. They had such a great time with this. Basically, they told me how to run a spectrograph. Woo! That was a close one, considering the condition of this old bridge. You may only have about 3 crossing left. Thank you, game. So, it was pretty cool. It told us how to burn the gas, and we'd looked at the picture on the screen and then match it to a picture in the handbook, and it would tell us what's causing the gas. Oh boy. So this is our current problem. Super loud snails. There's a stampede of snails. They're slowly coming for us, but I need to deal with it. It's another... Oh! Hey, there's a kiddo over here. Woo! Okay, you keep telling me that, but I'm doing this more than... Alright, let's talk to the kiddo. This is cool. Morning. Say, I remember playing right by this very bridge when I was your age. What a liar you are. You were born in old St. Louis. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I listened to the prologue like everybody else. In fact, I can't get the darn thing out of my head. I've been hearing it in my sleep. Thanks loads. Okay. It's nothing but the game just telling us that we're jerks, I guess. So basically, it was an interesting puzzle. The worst part was making a gas mask out of a tin can, which wasn't too bad, and finding the paper bag to put the sample in. And also, you got to miss the part where I got to hold up a paper bag to a horse's butt and try to collect a gas sample. That was interesting. So right now we're trying to figure out, I know that you can kill snails or slugs with beer. So I had bought some beer from the bar man, but it's in these newfangled caps, so I cannot. I keep thinking it's a sheep trapped, and that's actually weather vane. So it's capped, and I can't get it open. So I've tried a couple things in my inventory. I thought a good old-fashioned key might do it. but my key won't open them up. I did have an ice pick, but I had already used that for something else. The wax doesn't work either, although I actually think the wax would work because it would protect your hand, which is the main thing, and you could, like, pop it up. I don't understand why he can't just use the edge of the counter and go, you know, like the old guys do at the bar when they're like, just pop it off. He's kind of incompetent. We also found out more backstory on Freddy Pharkas, the fact that he used to be a gunslinger. We retrieved his boots and his gunslinging outfit. The gunslinging outfit was hidden in his room. The boots were at the barber shop to be shined, and they'd never been shined. They've been sitting there 8 years. We also found a letter with a mysterious safe deposit box that his friend swore he would hide the key so he could never find it, just like he requested. And we got a ladder. And that's it. So, alright, let me see. Can we go in here? Nope. 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 Nothing new. What's in there? Alright, let's take a look at this. Oh. Well, for Pete's sake. Score! You take the key to the church. We are just nasty, nasty thieves. Alright. We still can't go in there. Alright, let's lock up this church, just for fun. You lock the church door, because we're a jerk. Alright, so these keys wouldn't work on the beer. Clink. Okay, yeah, I know. Let me get rid of this. This one wouldn't work on the beer. Clank. I bet this one will. Score! Yeah, I thought so. I knew it was a key. I just couldn't figure out why they gave me 2 keys and none of them opened the beer. With muscles bulging from years of grappling with childhood caps, you deftly wield the church key and wrench the tops off from all the beer bottles. Alright, so now we have the beer open. Let's go deal. That's a weird thing. Now let's go deal with the stampeding snails. I wanted to find some salt, but we have a salt-free town, apparently. I don't understand that. Come on. Bum, bum, bum. I kept asking around for salt. I thought they would have salt at the restaurant, which to me made the most sense. Just make a big trail of salt in front of the town and they can't cross it. It burns them. It burns! But of course, the game already thought of that and thwarted me. Although they did use beer, so I'm not really sure why. The kid disappeared. That's weird. Well, I guess he went to go play someplace else. 3 crossings left. They keep telling me 3 crossings no matter how many crossings I make, so I don't know what that means. I may regret using all my crossings to, like, show you guys the snails. Oh, here they are. Alright, where are the beers? Where are the beers? Oh. No, stop it. Oh, why do they put them under more? I hate when they do that. They do that sometimes. It scares the crap out of me. Alright, here we go. Here we go, Freddy. Those snails are kind of terrifying because there's so many of them. There we go. Score! Hey, boys, it's Miller time. Oh, really? And with that, you cleverly pour bottle after bottle of Sam Andreas St. Louis brew onto the dusty road in an attempt to divert the stampede. Will it work? Will the snails fall for your ruse? Will they accept a domestic? Slurping their little hearts out, if snails may be said to slurp, or have the hearts for that matter, little guys follow your lead straight over into the cliff beside Black Rata Creek. Isn't that cute? They're so gullible. Don't they look like little lemmings marching over that cliff? Oh, cool. Whee! Oh, this is an homage to the Lemmings game, which is a game I love. Oh, I'd love to stream Lemmings. Who knew pest management was so fun? I didn't. I'm in the wrong business. Okay, weirdy. Oh! Let's save it real fast. And also, can we turn the volume down again? It's so loud. I don't know why it's so loud. Alright. Dead snails. I gotta save whoever's in there. Dead snails. Alright. Bum ba da bum bum. Bum bum bum. Dead snails. Alright, can we talk to this guy? What's going on with him? Hello, stranger. I haven't seen you around these parts before. Oh boy. I know it's none of my business, but why are you sitting on top of an active anthill in the heat of the semi-desert sun? He's not bright, guys. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, my former fellow, I am but a weary traveler from a land far, far away, journeying here peacefully merely to experience the curative powers of your local mineral waters. I don't know what this guy's deal is. The other members of my stagecoach party, claiming a frustration with my excessive verbosity and sesquipedalian inclinations, forced me placed in my current sitting position on this lovely feature of your landscape. Can't tell. Are they trying to make him look like Gandhi? Knowing full well that because of religious reasons I would be unable to climb down by myself. Oh. How cruel those Yosemite-bound tourists are. My name is Freddy Pharkas. I own the local pharmacy here in Corsgold. Can you, like, get him off the red hot ants? How do you do, Mr. Pharkas? My name is Serini Lakaka Bagdanish. Pardon me if I don't get up. Oh, he's an actual someone from India as opposed to. You think to yourself, I've been considering taking on a loyal Indian sidekick. Thanks, game. I'm seeking a new assistant down at the pharmacy. Would you be considering a relocation to this area? You know, Corsgold offers extremely reasonable housing costs and an abundance of sunny weather. Bum 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 bum. Does it really does? Well, no, not really, but yes, perhaps I'll be willing. But as you can readily see, I'm quite busy at the moment. Sorry, just checking OBS. Everything looks good. He's busy at this current moment, being eaten by red ants. I am here standing by myself beside. What can I do? Have you considered climbing down and walking away? Oh boy. I cannot possibly do that. Life is sacred. If I were to move, I would indubitably injure some of these 6 small-legged life forms. I'm sure someone will come along soon to the aid of me. Come on, Freddy. I'll see what I can do. Serini. I'm gonna say it's Serini. I'm not really sure. Can I just help him? Let's just pull him off. May I help you down? While I appreciate your offer of help, I must remain here. I simply cannot harm an ant, and I can presently ascertain no effective means of dismounting this anthill without hurting another living creature. Oh, I have a... Can we just put the ladder up there? Score! Good. I've got it, Serini. I know how I can help you. Here you go, partner. Hoof your way across this. Ooh, my balance sense is stretching now. Hurrah! It looks like he may have an inner ear problem. You made it! Aw, they're friends. Oh, thank you, Mr. P. You saved me. Please don't call me that. Mr. P. Thank you again, Mr. F. I am so much grateful. Oh, grateful enough to accept the assistant's position I mentioned earlier? I could really use some help out around the shop. Game's making us wait to answer. Come on. I want to know. I would be honored. Where do I begin? Help me clean it. It's filthy in there. We better got... So Freddy headed back onto the pharmacy, followed by the eternally grateful Cerny Lakaka Bagnish. It seems like Freddy not only found himself a new assistant at the pharmacy, but also a good friend as well. Where's our ladder? So I've been thinking about hiring an assistant to help around the store. You know, clean up, the usual chores. Think you'd be interested? I need to speed this text up. This is annoying. Oh, I'd be highly gratuitous of your bending over display me such a position. Would you be offering as well a form of payment? Are you going to pay me, you jerk? I'll pay you 10 cents a day and all the Rustler stove chocolates you can eat. That is an agreement. Excellent. What was your name again? Oh, this guy's just dumb, guys. Sorry. Serini Lala Kaka Bagdanish, but you may call me Serini. Serini. And I will be calling you Freddy, okay? Okay, well, let's get cracking, Serini. I'd like you to go out there and create some nice displays for skin lotions. We may be closed temporarily, but we'll be opening up sooner or later, and we've got to be ready. What is Freddy? I will be getting on that now. Alright, well, that's awesome. Not really sure if having... This seems like it could be a diverse thing, or it could be a completely terrible, racist thing. So I wait to see what this character turns to be about. I'm enjoying him. He seems like a nice, interesting character. I'm on the store, Serini. I'm off to uphold justice and stuff. Okie the dokie. Alright, let me quick just save it again. I found a friend. I finally found the friend of a lifetime. I need to go back and get my ladder because I needed that to get into, I almost got into the water reservoir the other day, and that was just with that ladder, and let me check and make sure I have the ladder. And if they took it away from me, that's a problem because I don't know if I was supposed to do something with that or not. Because I almost got in there, but... You know what, you dang game. They did take away my ladder, and guess what? I didn't know what I was supposed to do there. I used the ladder to get up into the water tower, and then I used the rope to lasso the top, and I almost got up there to the hatch, but I didn't quite make it. I couldn't quite get it, and I didn't know what I was supposed to do with it, so now I'm super annoyed. I need to go back and get my ladder. It better be there. That's all I have to say. Because I'll be extremely annoyed about my ladder situation if there's no ladder. Also, while we're walking through town with nothing to do, if you're new, please say hi. If you're not new, please say hi. Hit follow if you get a chance. Also, I have a YouTube channel where I upload obviously all my old videos, but I also edit them down to just the Points in Peril called Points in Peril, and I just put a new one up yesterday, and it was basically one of my streams from King's Quest 3. So if you want to watch 80s style thugs hit me over the head over and over again, thanks. It's a great thing to watch. Hi, Zombie Man. How you doing? Oh, good. Ooh, those guys look bad. Okay, I'm gonna get my ladder. Give me my ladder back. Oh, good. Thank goodness. Alright, what are these dudes doing? How you doing tonight, zombie? A few buzzards have landed here waiting for some unfortunate life form to become vulture chow. What's this dude? Cedric the Owl looks lost and out of place in the hot desert sun. If you listen close, you can almost hear him say, Freddy, if you're gonna go in there, I'm gonna wait out here. He always some flimsy excuse. King's Quest reference. Can I trouble him for a hint? Gee willikers, you can't quite reach the owl from here. Too bad. You'd like to wring his neck. Zombie Man says, oh, I'm good. And you? Yeah, I'm doing really well. We made it through our terrible snowstorm over here on the east coast of the United States, and we're doing good. Everything's plowed. Everyone's dug out. We don't have a snowblower because we don't get 3 crossings left. Huh? I've heard that before. We don't have a snowblower because we normally don't get that much snow. We don't normally get, 3 to 4 feet of snow. But a neighbor had one for whatever reason, and they helped us dig out of our driveway. So we can see the car, and we took it out today, so that was good. All right, I'm going to go into the bank and see what's up. Bump, 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 bump. I feel like I should be doing something in this bank, but I have no idea what. Well, I know you can't be coming to making a deposit here at the Bank of Bob. No business, no money, right? Might as well be selling the old place. Want me to sell me your property? You won't regret it. And give it my dreams of herohood? Never, you cad. I did this last night, or last stream. I was like, yep, I want the cashola, and the game ended. And they're like, you had lots of money and left town, but the course gold went down the crapper without you. So that was funny. It's very interesting he's so interested in buying up my property, though. It should be technically worthless since the town's dying, unless he knows something I don't know. Ooh, dun dun dun. Foreshadowing. Alright. Bum-ba-da-bum-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Alright, let us in. Bum-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Alright, I don't see anything new, but we'll see. Sam, anything unusual going on? I mean, other than the stampede of snails? A lot of my customers have headed off to the outhouse to wash their hands, or so they say. Oh boy. That can't be so odd. Well, usually they just wash their hands out against the side of the building. Ew. Must be a number 2 kind of thing. Alright. So, some of his customers are getting sick with diarrhea. And look, we have the modern day Book of Health and Hygiene over here, which is this very thick manual. Hey Doc, don't you think you ought to sober up? There's a lot of sick people in this town and they need your attention. I'm emptying this simulating their condition, but this whiskey is slow acting. It may take a while before I reach their level of discomfort. Oh, good gravy. Welcome to Course Gold. These guys do not like us. Okay. So, some of the customers become sick with diarrhea. Well, as we're traveling about, let's see if I can look up the condition diarrhea. This game came with an amazing manual, and manuals are usually just for kind of like a copyright protection. But this manual is integral to the game, and I really love it because it's hilarious. It's also a little bit historically accurate, a little bit historically inaccurate. But all in all, just really fun. So let me find what this is about diarrhea. There's choking, colds and influenza, constipation, corns, croup, dehydration. And if you guys get a chance to look at the PDF online, it's amazing. It's just beautiful work. I have it in a little book in front of me as I'm flipping pages. Diarrhea. Diarrhea is caused by too many soft, liquidy foods finding their way into your digestive system. Unchecked, it can lead to dehydration. It may be cured quickly and cleanly by eating quantities of solid foods or foods with stiffening ingredients like pectin, such as fibrous beans, apples, cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower, etc. See Biscalliate antioxidant. Maggots crawl through the door and fly circling the ceiling. What am I to do? What is the maggots? Why does she have so many maggots in her restaurant? Ma's crazy. Alright, let me look up the medication. Bisalicate antioxidant. This is what I love. Like, I mean, sounds crazy. This is a fun game. It's like how to be a pharmacy student. Alright. What is it? I'm gonna look it up exactly. Bisalicate antioxidant. There we go. Biscalcate antioxidant has been found to be an effective, albeit highly powerful compound in the correction of diarrhea. Pop Sing, have you not put in those no pest strips yet? Although it is not normally recommended for individuals due to extreme concentration and possibility for overdose with subsequent dire consequences, best when taken in vast quantities of water. Storage may be a problem due to short shelf life, may be synthesized as follows. Oh, cool. Alright, well, let's talk around town. So I have the recipe for basically Pepto-Bismol. Mom, where are all your customers? Damned if I know. They all jumped up at more or less the same time and ran to the outhouse. It's not my fault, though. They haven't even ate yet. Just had a glass of water, and bam, they're gone. Uh-oh. If you tell anyone about it, you're dead meat on a hook. That sounds fair. Does it? So, the water's been poisoned. That makes sense. I got up on the water tower last time for no good reason. Now I have a good reason to be up there. I get to do the most fun thing about this game, which is make a new medicine. I actually love to make medicines in this book. If this game was just making medicines, I think I would just thoroughly enjoy it so much. It's like, measure this out. It's like all the things I haven't used for my high school chemistry. I'm like, ooh, I know what milliliters are. This game knows how to get me. Alright. Door swings open. From the back, you hear Chester say, "Help yourself, I'll be right out." You will not be right out. You always say that. You're never right out. Let's talk to Willie. Willie, I got myself an assistant down at the pharmacy. What the same hell you need an assistant for, kid? The sheriff done closed your store down. Well, I've been so busy helping people and stuff, I was hoping to reopen the store soon, so I thought. You thought, eh? Well, that's a first. Anyhow, that assistant might come in handy eventually, but for the time being, head on out to the outhouse and figure out what's going on out there. Seems like half the town's got the big time runs. The what? I says, get. Boy, he's grumpy. Fine, we'll go to the outhouses. I wanted to talk to everyone in town. I wanted to hear everyone in town tell me about the diarrhea. Alright. They're all going to give me clues. I know what I need to do because I have a manual, not a walkthrough, the manual that came with the game. And it tells me what to do. You just look up the condition that gives you the medicines. Uh-oh. Alright, let's go this way. I gotta go this way to get to the outhouse. And a lot of these adventures... Oh, boy! This is very unfortunate. Holy cow, you've never seen such a long line at the outhouse. Something's rotten in the state of coarse gold bowels. Okay, I know what to do because I did this unnecessarily another time. Say, do any of you guys know how to Madison? Nobody's laughing. She can't hear you over the mighty roar of her lower gastrointestinal tract. Say, oh, nobody's laughing. All right. Don't talk to him. He's concentrating. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Oh, boy. Hey, guys, you feeling okay? The only response is a chorus of churning stomachs, rolling bowels, and floodgates straining to open. Oh, boy. can't think of anything to say to that. Alright, so last time when I was trying to figure out a solution for the slugs, I stumbled on the fact that I can go up here. So now I know why I have to go up there, but I'm super excited. I get to make bisalicate antioxidant. I'm really excited. I love to make medicines in this game. That is the surprise, just super fun thing. It's like a little mini game, and it is fun. That's all I have to say. And I have an assistant, and he seems real nice. Alright, here we go. Alright. Let me talk. Should I talk to him? You return! Yep. It is good to look upon your eternally smiling countenance of face again. Yeah. I missed you too. Alright, let's go back and make some medicines. Which is super fun. Let's make some medicine. Alright, so, alright, here we go. This is the most fun part of this game. I love this so much. I'm so happy. Alright. This medicine may be synthesized as follows. Combine 25 milliliters of bismuth subsilicate. So first we gotta get our graduated cylinder. I'm so happy about this. I really shouldn't be, but it's so thrilling. Alright, so what is it? Bismuth so you gotta read these carefully. They try and fool ya. There we go. So how many milliliters? 25. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright, put that up there. I need to get my beaker down here. I need to combine that with 5 milliliters of... Okay, so I have to pour this in here. Now the beaker has it. Spencer, I've got some Pepto in the glove department if you need it. Alright. Hi, Spencer. Alright, okay, hang on. Orphophenolmethalide dried. Alright, here we go. Where are you? If it's probably one of the bottles up here. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Alright, so we're going to put this, the graduated cylinder. We need 5 milliliters. Boop. 5. Alright, so we mix them together, I'm assuming. Heat over... Oh, we have to put them in a test tube, guys. This is a beaker. Alright, we need to put them in the test tube. Hopefully it won't yell at us because we did this wrong. Alright, here's the... I've never had to use the test tube before. I am super excited.
Oops.
Come on. Ah... test tubes no, just put this stuff in there.
Oops.
You jerk! Alright, so did I say I love this part of the game? I shouldn't have said that. Fine, I didn't read all the directions before I started. I need to put them in the test tube. Heat over flame until mixture begins to boil. Pour into medicine bottle and cork. Remove from flame and dilute with 1,000 gallons of water. How are you going to heat and flame? Okay, this is the directions. Heat over flame until mixture begins to boil. Pour into medicine bottle and cork. Remove from flame. I'm already removing it from the flame to pour it in the medicine bottle. Alright. So where are we going here? Now I have to go back and get the bismuth subsilicate. There we go. There's 2 different kinds of bismuth, guys. You got to get the right one. Alright, so... How many? 25.
Oops.
I did measure... Oh, dang it. It shouldn't really matter, but fine. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's not even like he washes things out in between measuring. All the medicines I've made are leaving residue in here because he doesn't rinse anything or sterilize anything. All right, which one's the ortho? I should remember, but I don't. There's too many medicines. There's too many medicines. All right. Where are you at? I just saw it. Okay, make sure that's the right one. Yes. 5. Thank you. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. All right. So now I'm supposed to put this... The alcohol lamp feels... Of course it does, because it's not lit. Okay. So we put the test tube over it, I'm assuming. The chemical warms slowly over the alcohol lamp. Now it's getting pretty hot. Good thing your calluses are thick. The chemical rapidly reaches a full rolling boil. Okay, put it in a medicine bottle.
Oops.
You click the mixture on the container, not vice versa. It shouldn't matter. There we go. And then cork it quickly. You carefully label the bottle. Bisilicate antioxidant. Congratulations. Be careful. This stuff is mighty concentrated. Alright, here we go. Alright, guys. I'm going to save it now quick. I have to put it in the water tower. And I almost got up to the water tower before, but I had no reason to be there. It was just something fun I did. It's like, why not climb a water tower? Come on. Water tower. For once, I almost solved a puzzle before I needed it, so I was ready when they actually presented the problem. They're like, we need to dilute this in a lot of water. I'm like, I know where to do that. Alright, let's go. I feel like that's the Cheers theme back there, but I'm not 100% sure. Alright. Apparently we have to solve all the town's problems and not get paid for anything. We're solving all their problems and no one's paying us. Mind the store, Sereni. I'm off to uphold justice and stuff. Okie dokie. I have a new assistant. If you're just tuning in now. Alright, where's the stupid water tower? It's this way. It's near the children. Alright, hopefully it works. I think I didn't get all the way up there last time, but I didn't have an objective either, so that might have been... Hey! Can you... Dude, come on. Help me out, Freddy. Help me out. Bum, 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 bum. Did he go back? Did he go... Can you please? Game, you know what I need to do here. Alright. So I'm just going to double check. And make sure... Oh, hit the wrong thing. Wait, that's not what I wanted to hit. I want to just double check and make sure everything is correct. More. There's my medicine. Okay. So... The first thing I need is the ladder. I originally thought I could use this to get over to the other part of town that's inaccessible, but no. Alright, so... Oh, I have to use my boot. I can't remember. It's like, do I need to use my boot? Come on. Last time I kept hitting it with my hand and he kept picking it back up again, which is super aggravating. Ah. I grabbed the ladder. Alright, here we go. We're gonna use the ladder again. I want it near that hatch. Score! He's only gonna put it there. Okay, so let's go up here. Come here. You remember your father's words of warning about never using the topmost rungs of a ladder, so you stop just short of the ladder top. And just not able to reach that. So, last time what I did was make my rope into a lasso, which was cool. Score! With a few quick movements, you make an authentic Western lasso out of the rope. It's like falling off a log. Once you learn how, you never forget. And then I'm gonna use that lasso up here. It's fun that I figured this out when I was trying to figure out another puzzle. Score! Alright, near the tower top. The crowd eats it up. Who's that smirk with the rope? If you break your fool neck up there and die, don't come crying to us. Will you come by and entertain us every time we line up to go to the bathroom, sir? Alright, I'm hoping what it'll let me do is just put the medicine in the hatch. That is what I'm hoping it will let me do. Can't pour the purification solution into the tower from down there. Alright, well, okay, I must have to grab this up here like this. Ah! Spencer, who thought the score was a good idea? I don't know. When you reach the top of the tower, the crowd cheers. Thank God it's Freddy. We're number one. We're number one. What are you going to do now, Freddy? I'm going to Larryland. Oh. What did I do? I hit through an instruction. Oh, well. Maybe you should open the hatch first. Maybe you should stop being so pedantic, game. You know what I want to do. Spencer, so everyone's waiting to use that house. Why? They all have diarrhea. Someone put something in the water that made them terribly sick. So I'm adding the medicine to the water tower so the medicine can be diluted.
Score!
You carefully pour the purification solution to the town's water supply. Someone's trying to kill everybody in this town or get rid of them. Excellent job! If it weren't more than a few hours, the folks at Corscode was feeling a whole heck of a lot better. The bowels all settled down and happy. It wasn't until late that night, around about midnight, that trouble struck again. Freddy was sound asleep. Yeah, someone's trying to run everybody out of town with horse farts and diarrhea. Fire! Fire! Freddy Pharkas, please come urgently. Uh-oh. We are not prepared for this. What's wrong, Serini? A tragedy is becoming. The SA office is aflame. She is burning with the most severe. The pharmacy be next to lighted. Get dressed as soon as possible. I am dressed. I don't have any pajamas. Take mine. No, wait. There's no time to perform such an effort. Just hurry in such a way as to extinguish the most threatening fire. Alright, how are we going to put out this dang fire? Dang it. Are we the only person in this whole town who's competent? The answer to that is yes. Because this is a point and click. And there's usually only one competent person. Alright. Just going to save it real fast. Oh, we've hit the thing. Let's hit replace and go fire! Alright, I don't think we need anything up here. I think we just, though it's weird it's letting us wait. Is there anything in here that we can use? We have a giant moose. I don't think we can put out a fire with the giant moose. Alright, let me just look around real quick. An office. Wouldn't it be less lumpy if somebody remembered to skin the moose first? Look, cool dude. Alright. Okay. Alright. No, it's nothing new. I just didn't know if they'd given me something that I should grab. Yeah, Spencer, saving the horses. Someone's just trying to run us out of town. We don't quite know why. I'm assuming there's some sort of, they found gold or oil or something underneath the town and they want to just buy it all up. See if you got here quick. Alright. What is he doing? It's your faithful companion, Serini, hard at work getting the store ready for a grand opening someday soon, you hope. Yeah, but he shouldn't be doing that during a fire. Like, he should be leaving. Oh, well, I guess no one has any sense in this game. Nobody. Mind the store, Serini. I'm off to uphold justice and stuff. Okie dokie. No, you should tell him to evacuate the building. Okay, the SA office is on... Is it this way? I'm just gonna assume if it's right next door. He would have said that... Holy moly! The old abandoned SA office is ablaze, threatening to burn down not only some of the front whole town. Alright, how are we supposed to solve this? It must be arson, because everything flammable in the SA office was stolen ages ago. Alright, so... Okay. I don't know how to solve this problem, so we're gonna be dying a lot. There's a lot of water over here, but I don't know how to, like... So anything about this gives me a clue. This is the thick, bubbly, foul, dark water that seems to be oozing in the ground all through town and creating nothing but messy problem for the townsfolk. Yeah, I think it's... So that's why I think it's oil or something weird. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I get it. The flames. Alright, can I go around back to the, Because around back's where we have the... Can we please, like... There's water coming out of here. Let's open this up. Zombie man, marshmallow time. You turn the faucet on and water gushes out. Okay. I have not thought through this plan, guys. I need to get like a big bucket or something. Okay, hang on. Turn the faucet off. Alright, we need to get like a bucket or something. because I know we're gonna die because this is gonna be a timed game and it's gonna take me a minute to figure out what they want me to do. I need to get a bucket brigade together. Is what I need to do. First, let me see if I can knock on this door. This door locked. Grab out. Alright, so she's not gonna answer. I think if I saw anything, I don't think so. There's a trough, but I can't pick that up, I don't think. Alright, I think I need to get people and wake them up and say, come help me, please. The sheriff must be out. Where could he be? It's over 550 miles to the nearest Dunkin' Donuts. Hey! Alright, so let's go into O'Hanahan's. The barbershop is locked up tight at night. Can't I, like, yell or scream or something? Okay, what's this? It feels rough and pleasant, just like life in core schools. Okay, someone needs to wake up. Okay, yeah, but with the human super... Okay, yeah, I know, that's a joke. I thought maybe this was like a... Let's go get somebody somewhere. Somebody needs to be awake. They gotta be awake at the bar. There's a barrel. Oh, I can use the barrel, maybe. Alright, let me see. They let me go in. Alright, I need help. Sam, come quick. The SA office is on fire. Geez, Fred, I'd love to help, but I'm watching the saloon. There isn't going to be a saloon if we don't put this fire out. You'll think of something. Just throw your weight around a little. I'm not worried. Alright. These guys need to help. Oh, gosh. They need to... Doc, you gotta come and help. The SA office is on fire. Oh, hello, Freddy Pharkas. You catch a whiff of Doc's breath. On second thought, maybe be safer stay here. Don't breathe too closely to the fire. Gosh, very considerate. Burp. Alright, so I have a source of water, but I need people to, like, help me. Let me go back here. This sends me to the back area. Let me see if I can get... we need like a bucket brigade is what we need. I don't think we have any kind of fire safety whatever. Alright, let's see. Okay, no, none of this is lit up. South side faces the back of the saloon. Mom's cafe, the hotel flanks the east side, and the old bit synagogue lies to the west. Dadgum's traveling medicine show. Okay, no, that's not helpful. Maybe something up here. Maybe something will have changed and I can go up here. I need to be able to yell. Like, oh. Let me go in here. Mom wants it open. You want to cross Mom. Can I go in there, though? Alright, no. I need to wake people up. I mean, there's no way I can carry enough water to put out a fire. Especially not a fire started by arson. Oh, wait a minute. It's too dark. I don't want to... What is this bunting? They said something about last time. Dust storms, stampede, flash floods, tsunamis, monsoons, and droughts. Oh, okay. I thought it was maybe fireproof and I could wrap myself in it, but it's not. I'm just totally resigned to the fact that it's going to kill me and then I'm going to have to figure out a new path here. Just get down. Come on, Freddy. Alright, so let's go this way and see where I can go. I know where the water tower is, but Spencer says it's good that almost everything is locked up because there are so few options. Oh, the church is open. Oh, maybe someone's at the church. Okay, let's see if I can open this door. The lights are on anyway. You locked it, remember? Well, I can unlock it because I've got the key sitting right here. Alright, you unlock the church door. There's lights on inside. They should let me in. There's another bit of authentic Western scenery. No, okay. There's like a hose or something I could hook up. That would be one thing. There's no hose or anything. There's an outhouse door with its senior hack. Let me see if anyone's in there. Someone needs to help me. Those kids, don't they have anything better to do than to hide Joey's busters underneath the outhouse? I didn't want him to go in there. Usually when he goes there, there's somebody. Alright, let me open this up. Let me see. Turn the faucet on and water gushes out. Oh, good for us. Do we have anything to catch it in? No. Alright. Let me just check and see if any of these boards look. The water tower still has solid infrastructure and good strong base. It seems to be holding up well. Okay, because there's... I'm trying to think like if we could knock the whole thing down. I don't think that's going to help the essay office though. It seems to be holding up well. There's nothing I can do to make it hold up less well. Alright, well, let's see what happens if I turn it on and I go back towards the office. Maybe it'll give me more options. Well, nope, no more options. The water's here, I just need people to help me. They gave me a little bit of a hint because they said throw your weight around. It's covered for theft and fire. Okay, no, it's just a joke. The elemental turns steadily in the arid course cold trade winds. Yeah, there's nothing. This is a tank portion of the water tower. The whole town's drinking water supply is stored here. Alright. There's the hatch. This is in the background. Oh no, that's not helpful. Okay, so he said throw my weight around. Can you look at their kids? What is that there? Can I pull that off? Don't be a fool, they'd be tough, but you're not that tough. Alright, let's look at these. A long plate from attached to some sort of axle on one side of pivot, upward the other side descends. Kids plan out one of them teeters to the top and then to the bottom. Say, you got an idea for this called a kiddie pole. Alright. The short plank that shoots something from the tree with a high tech kids to use the device. Shouldn't someone be telling the town, like waking them up to say, like, hey? There's like a... What's this here? It's a big old water tower. Was previously used by the train station. Now it's junk. He said throw my weight around. If I dumped over the water, it would probably put out the fire, maybe. I mean, not in the real world, but in the game world, maybe it would. In the real world, it would do nothing but spill a bunch of water on the ground. Alright, so this is a trough. It's your ordinary water trough. Favorite hang out the coarse gourd in town drunks. In brighter days, this trough would be filled with sparkling, clear, pure mountain spring water, the kind they make into lousy domestic beer. These days, though, all you see in the trough is moldy, old, dirty, stagnant water with a bunch of dead flies floating on top. Alright, can I take it, though? You stick it in this stagnant water, all you get is damp, muddy form with a lot of dead flies stuck to it. I don't know if they can come up with a formula for fire. There's nothing in there about that, as far as I can tell. Let me see. I'll wait till I die this next time, and then I'll take a second to look. I know I'm gonna die because I have no idea how to do this. All right. They won't let me into any of the places that I need to go. All right. And then this place was done years ago. Peering through the window, you see a barber inside. So, because Freddy couldn't think of a way to put out the fire, all the coarse gold was in ashes by the next morning. The loss of life was tremendous, but somebody was sure happy about it, because before you knew it, well, that's another story, boys and girls. Alright, so let's restart this. Before I restore, take a burn. I do want to check and see what the manual says. Let's through the Modern Day Book of Health and Hygiene. Let me look. Introduction, we've seen that. See if anything says foam on it. We have afrinamioside, a powerful anti-swelling agent. Aminophilic citrate, an extremely powerful cure for temporary non-acute flatulence. Ammonia. Ammonia carbonate, pungent crystals often called smelling salts. Hang on, a colorless, not recommended for synthesis home. Analgesic rub, anesthetic. Antacid. If you mix sodium bicarbonate and like vinegar, you get a foam, but I don't think that's the kind of foam that you can put out a fire with. So let's see. Caffeine, calamine lotion, calcium carbonate. Much chalky textured for acids. Flavoring agent, caffeine, boric acid, borax. Bleach, that's not a good idea. Spencer, no idea. That's fine. You're here we're here to have a good time. You don't need to solve my puzzles for me. I'll figure them out. Carbon, also known as granulated charcoal. Despite the mess and inconvenience, carbon makes a serviceable deodorant. Castor oil. Chloroform. Codeine. Copper sulfate. Bluestone, used to achieve pleasant odor in many preparations. Cough drops. Cough syrup. You think they'd say... Spencer, I wonder if that seesaw could be used as a pumping device. I'm checking that out. I think I need to find even if it's used as a pumping device, I need to find a hose, which is one of the things I'm going to look for in a minute, but I just want to check my manual. There's like so many things here. And I'm kind of suspicious of the fact that I could use an acid and baking soda to make a foam too. Epsom salts, ether alcohol, blah, 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 blah. Eye drops, which is just water, which is kind of hilarious. Eye wash, formaldehyde, for chloridone, ipecac, that just makes you vomit, isopropyl alcohol, laxative, leeches, they're not for breakfast anymore, liniment, lotion, magnesium sulfate, mercurochloride, mercurochrome, metal phosphate, milk of magnesia, mineral oil, neocyanide, mustard plaster, nitrobilosaucine, gives you that get up and go feeling, nose drops, nope, peptide, petroleum jelly, nope, phenadol, frankly my dear, I don't give a phenadol. Used in preparation of testosterone, potassium sulfate, potassium nitrate, phylum, quicksilver, quinine, silver nitrate, sodium bicarbonate. Also amusing when added to acetic acid. Okay. So let's see what I can do here. Sodium bicarbonate, used to correct flatulence diarrhea, useful on fires by producing carbon dioxide in large quantities to suffocating the flames. Also amusing when added to vinegar. So let me see if I can use sodium bicarbonate on it. Let's go get my sodium bicarbonate. Here we go. Though I would need like a lot, like a truckload. Alright, let's see if we had acetic acid too. Alright, sodium bicarbonate. I know that's a lot of fire, but this is also a humorous game. So I'm gonna guess that they don't care about, well, they might, but at least I can try and use it. Calcium carbonate. I just want to make sure I don't have the acid to do like a reaction. Water. It may not let me take this off. I may not let this take this with me. Can I look at it? And it's not even let me look at it. So when I go up here. Yeah. I would need like so much. Maybe if I did like a huge amount. How many grams does this thing weigh out? Let's see, 150 grams. Let's put it in a medicine paper and see if it'll let us do that.
Oops.
No, it won't let us do that. Put it in a medicine box. No. I love how it floats down when you do it wrong. Alright, well. Oh, it did let me do that. Let me put it in a prescription box. Can I take it with me now? No, I still can't take it with me. So, I don't have the acid that I need, which is vinegar. Bad wine would turn into vinegar. It's annoying you can't take your individual. You always have to change them up. You can't. Okay. Oh, I wonder if it's telling me how I can make acetic acid. Hang on, let me look see if there's a scientific formula that can save us from this fire. Hang on, I got ammonia. It's all nicely in alphabetical order if I can just open it up. Nope, and I don't think it said anything about vinegar because I would have definitely noticed that. Well, let's see if it does. LMNOP, More thrilling flipping pages. Nope. Alright, I think this is a bust, but it does say you can use it to deal with fire. But where's the place where you get like a large amount of sodium or baking soda? That would be... Okay, I didn't take it with me, right? I'm just making sure. Nope. Alright, so... I either need like a hose. I also have like a soda pop stand over here, so let me check and see if it's gonna let me take anything from here. It wouldn't let me earlier, but you'd think I'd have soda water on hand. It's your ice cream stand. You thought it would attract customers. It mainly attracts cockroaches, especially now the ice cream deliveries have stopped. Alright, well what is... Can I get like... I want to get like if I have... Okay, yeah, I know. I'm looking at specific things here, game. You'd think you'd have soda water. Oh, you know who'd have soda water? Is at the bar. So let me just go check there and see. Yeah, I know. We're going. You're leaving him to die in a burning building because he's not leaving. I think he should be going and knocking on all the windows saying fire, fire, fire. Because that's what you would do. You'd say, everyone grab buckets. They're all going to die. This is going to light up. It's like one building after another. And the sheriff's not there, which is suspicious. Come on, game. I'm trying to make room for the manual and everything else. I have a very small IKEA computer desk. Their smallest model, so very small. I'm assuming that since the bar is the only place open, that what I need is in there. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's solve this. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let me just look. We have $6.81 and $9.99, so we're flying through this game. What's behind him? Sam has stocked the bar with every brand of cheap rock cut listed in Mr. Fresno's Salon Keeper Guide. Flavored schnapps, Granny Walker, MD Tuna, Cuddly Shark Blended by Swell. Okay. David Bowie, Sweetened Liqueur. Okay, there's no soda water. He doesn't do any mixed drinks. Can no one help me? Alright, looks like in-game. Looks like somebody scratched him badly too. What's over here? It's a honky-tonk piano, 82.5 keys of pure musical entertainment. Somewhere there's gotta be like a hose or something I can use. It's a chandelier. Most nights you can find at least one or two drunken, rowdy cowhands swinging from this thing. Business must be light slow today. There's nothing. Rickety old tables. The brass barrel runs along the length of the bar. Can I take that brass rail? But you don't know where that brass rail has been. Yeah, but maybe I can use it. I need a hose. He says I can throw my weight around. Sam, come quick. The SA office is on fire. Geez, Fred, I'd love to help. I'm only watching the saloon. But there isn't going to be a saloon if we don't put this fire out. You'll think of something. Just throw your weight around a little. I'm not worried. Grr. Throw your weight around. Well, I wish I could just, like, get these yahoos to help me, but they're not going to. Are these empty beer bottles? Let's look at them. Now the snails have eradicated, you've left with a lot of empty beer bottles. Unfortunately, the California Redemption Act won't be made into law for another 100 years. After all, the bill was only introduced 5 years ago. Alright, so... I have empty beer bottles. Can I fill them with... That seems like a really slow way. A really, really slow way to put out a fire. Alright. Let me go check the mercantile office, because that is open, and go see if I can... The mercantile's open. I wish I could take this barrel and fill it with water. No, no, no. Ugh. If I could take the barrel and fill it with water, that'd be helpful too. It's, whatever I'm going to do has to be dramatic. I either need to throw all the town's drinking water over my building. Let's go in here. They let us in last time, didn't they? Oh, no, they didn't. Ugh. Oh, yeah. You can't think of anything to say to that. Start yelling fire! My gosh, how hard is it? Alright, let's go back. It's gotta be something back here in all this junk. So, I thought maybe the wagon, but it's not the wagon. This is open, but no one's... I haven't really gotten anything in the cemetery. I'm not even sure why it's here. I wonder if there'd be tubes and weird stuff in the Undertakers. Like, were they doing... Oh, there's a shovel. Take a serious look at yourself. You don't like what you see. Stop it. There's a shovel. I didn't notice it before. It's right here. There's a Sears Craftsperson graveyard quality shovel standing in dirt. I'm going to assume this is because there's a recently filled grave in Reboot Hill. Who was it? Pardon our dust, but here we grow again. A new grave is being erected on this site in honor of Philip D. Graves. Oh! Looks like your dear friend Philip has passed on. Gee, it only seems like a day or two. You filled a prescription for him. Uh-oh. He's the dude that has our safety deposit key. He had our safety deposit key. Alright, I don't know if the game wants us to do this or not, but I'm going to try and dig up that grave because he's got a safety... We found out from a letter he's got a safety deposit key that... Score! You start to dig up the freshly laid grave. Muscles that haven't been used in years begin to groan and whine, but with gritty determination of a professional grave robber, you toil on and on and on. Wasted a bunch of time, didn't I? Oh boy, this is awful. You carefully search through the many pockets of Graves' $3 suit until you discover the safe deposit box key you entrusted to Phil so many years ago. In a touching display of emotion and a hidden desire to carry a little less around with you, you fold up Philip's letter and place it in his folded hands. Now he's a correspondence corpse. Blah. Alright, well now I have a, I still have this, right? I have a shovel. Okay, so a shovel could be helpful. Alright, let's get out of here. That's good though. Now we have our safe deposit key. We can go to the bank and figure out what we hid from. Okay, get us out of here, game. Come on, let us out. There we go. I couldn't figure out where the entrance was. I thought it was in the back, but it's on the side. See, it's a little bit wonky. Alright. Maybe we can use, you can throw dirt on a fire, but maybe we can use it to destabilize the drinking water and dump it over. Alright, okay. Let's see if we can do this. Okay. Did anyone ever warn you about digging anywhere near an outhouse? I don't care. So let me do that? That just doesn't work like that. Well, how does it work? Not necessarily. You already dig yourself. Okay. Alright, so I've got something to dig. When I die next time, I'll do that first thing and then save it, but... Okay, so I have a shovel. Hi, Dine Todd! Hello, what game is it? This is Freddy Pharkas' Frontier Pharmacist. Sorry. The old abandoned SA office is ablaze, threatening to burn down not only itself, but the pharmacy of the whole town. This is the Sierra point and click. It's pretty fun. Alright. Dang it, I gotta put out this stupid fire. Alright. Todd. Barbecue? Close. Arson. Someone is trying to run everyone out of town for some reason that we don't quite understand. And tonight they've decided to set the SA office on fire. So we have to put out the fire. And I have a backstory where Freddy Pharkas is also a gunslinger. So we're learning more about his gunslinging days as we go. Alright. Can I just, like, use my... Everyone's asleep. Can I just use this to, like, break open doors and wake people up? Like, they need to let me... That doesn't work like that. Time for a steak, I think. Dinner time! Alright, so I have a shovel now, but... I don't know. Let me try... You could, like, dig sand and put it on a fire, but not a fire that big. I need people to come out and do a bucket brigade. You know, like when everyone holds a bucket full of water and they throw it on the flames. But no one's interested in helping me. I died. So, 'cause Freddy couldn't think of a way to put out the fire, all the coarse gold was in ashes by the next morning. The loss of life was tremendous. But somewhere, somebody was sure happy about it, 'cause before you knew it, well, that's another story, boys and girls. Take a burn. Dine Todd, marshmallows in your bag? There's no marshmallows in my bag. Now I have to go do this thing really quick. Actually, let me just... I don't think there's anything in here that I can use, but just in case. Open up your wardrobe. Open up the other wardrobe. Alright, there's nothing in it. There's pharmacy... Uniforms they won't let me take. I just want to make sure. And then I'll restore, actually. Yeah, that's all that does. Anything in here that I haven't already taken? I'm just making sure they don't have, like, some sort of, like, tubing or something that I can use to hook up to the water source. It's your silly, Posturepedic 100% rawhide fill mattress. You bumped into a sidewalk cell and fractured your shin. Alright, is there anything underneath here? Can I take him? Alright, there's nothing in here. Do I have any vinegar up here? Your grooming aids. Swedish leather, bee lice annoyed, scalpicide, Santa Fe earwax revitalizer, and old Mr. Smathers preferred gum pinkener. Okay. You stumble on this build. Okay, yes, I know. Thank you. He's clumsy. We know. Alright, so there's nothing up here. I'm just going to quick restore then. Because I don't want to... It's timed, too, is the other thing, Dine Todd. It's timed. And, basically, at a certain period of time, it just murders me. Okay, come on. Come on. The game is really good at hiding hints of, like, the larger story as far as, like, why Freddy's a pharmacist and how he used to be a gunslinger throughout the whole story. So they just revealed I had left a key with a friend that I told him never to give it to me ever, ever, ever. And I just found out he's dead in the, he just died and he's in the, mind the store, see, I'm off to uphold justice and stuff. Okie dokie. I just found out he just died and I have to dig him up and get the key out of his suit and basically I keep the key to the safety deposit box and I keep the shovel I used to dig him up. So I'm gonna go do that quick so that I have the maximum amount of time to figure out whatever else. So I kind of like that this game does this. Like, I like that it's kind of giving me little crumbs to his story in the middle of these timed missions that, yeah, it's a timed mission, but I still have to get this other stuff at the time they're telling me about it. Here we go. So first I'm going to go dig him up again, and then I'm going to save it so we don't have to see this again. Here we go. Just take the shovel. Score! Dantot says, wow, it had sunshine in the pharmacy and outdoors, deepest night. Yes, because this game's like, it's okay. They're like, we don't have enough coding. Score! Okay. We don't have enough coding to deal with that problem. With the gritty determination of a professional grave robber, you toil on and on and on, and you waste all this time you could be saving people's lives, and you jump into the grave, super excited, way more excited than you should be. You carefully search the many pockets of Graves' $3 suit until you discover the safety deposit box key you entrusted to Phil so many years ago. I give him back his letter. I make a coarse joke about him being a corpse, and I'm going to save it. Done, Todd. Yeah, I don't understand all, but I hope I understand the important things. No, I think you do. Alright, here we go. Grave robber. Spencer, why did they bury him with all his belongings? Oh, I don't know. Dine Todd, sorry my English is laggy, like Days standalone. You're doing great. I only speak one language, so, you know. I think I'm the lazy one in this situation. Alright. Did you get out of the entrance yet? No, because I can't figure it out. Ah! The way they have this graveyard set up, it's really annoying to leave because the entrance is on the side. Dine Todd, my German is much better. I would assume so. Alright. Maybe I understand you when I'm not tired. I'm sorry. I'm also... My English is my first and basically only language. And I have what they call just like lazy tongue. Like, I slur my words all the time. The sign says, Hyman Undertaker. Under, you're not. Alright. I wanted to go in here. He's a town undertaker. Alright. An old abandoned shack stands by the alleyway between Bluff and Main Streets. This is the west end of Bluff Street, which runs parallel to Main Street. Collar Bluff sweeps across the north side of the street here. Beyond it stretches the Great Painted Desert. But you can't get there from here. In fact, you can't get there from here from anywhere. I really appreciate you stopping to talk, Dynton. I hope I'm entertaining even though you don't understand everything I say. It seems unusually wobbly even for an outhouse. This seems pretty normal. Okay. Can I knock this over? How can I wanted to see if the Undertaker had some sort of tubes or hose or something I could use. Alright. Okay. So, alright. Maybe I can get into the blacksmith shop. There's got to be some place I can get something that I can either use to knock down the water. Oh. Oh. Who's that guy? Yeah. Here stands the only bank in town, the first bank of Bob. No, there was a guy. Never mind. Just a background person. You've already taken the really great charcoal chunks. You know, let me in here. You know it does no good to close the door barn once the smithy's gone away. Yeah, but he has tools and stuff. You don't have a horse. What do you need a saddle for? I don't know. I need tools. I need some way to deal with this fire. Dynton says, it's 5:25 a.m. in Germany. I'm so tired. Why are you up? Why are you up, Dynton? Alright. They won't let me take this stupid barrel. I can't. Now let me go see what happens and go about the back door again. Because the only place that'll let me in is the saloon. Ah, can't sleep. Spencer, how did you know about the grave robbing? Because I saw the shovel, and I read the gravestone, and I recognized his name from the letter I got out of my drawer that said I gave him a key that he was never ever going to give back to me ever, just like I requested. So then I assumed that I was supposed to dig him back up because that's how these games work. Dynton, yeah, sunshine again. Oh no. Do you work like the third shift? Do you work like a late shift, or do you just stream late? Because third shift, it stinks. Like if you can't get home before the sun comes up, then it's hard to go to sleep before work. Alright, so what is back here? They let me in here. There are a few assorted old trunks on Dadgum's wagon. Alright, let me see what I got in here. No, I don't have... Oh, they took away my... I don't have my ladder anymore. They took it away. I was going to climb up here and see if they had anything interesting in the trunks. I don't understand why they're letting me back here. I'm sorry you can't sleep, Dynton, but it's good to see you. Alright. Small yards open. Dynton says, no, I'm workless this time. Hope not more long is so boring at home. Yeah, that's not fun. It's not fun. Having too much time on your hands is as bad as having too little time on your hands. Ah, this church is driving me crazy. It's all lit up. It's all lit up. But it won't let me in. Dynton, it's good to hear you too. Thank you. Alright. I won't... Okay. I don't want to use the shovel to break open a window, but I feel like I should. Alright. Gotta put my thinking cap on with this. See, it lets me turn the water on, but doesn't. That's not going to do good. And I can't get my. I see my rope up there too, which I'm bummed about. I can't get to my rope either. Is there anything in here I have? Alright, let me see if I can fill up the beer bottles. You don't need any water right now. Is that for real? Dine Todd, eat your cookies, or what sounds so creepy in the background? Are you talking about the game sound? Yeah, it is Flames on 8-bit. It just told me I didn't need water, which sounds like ridiculous. Just doesn't work like that. Alright. Let me go inside and see if I have anything in my house. Oh, the popping sound? Dine Todd, not the barbecue. Not the barbecue house, it's more like sound bugs. Yeah, I'm playing this on DOSBox, and I find that, like, some games just pop a little bit. Sometimes they pop a little bit at certain parts and then they're fine. Sometimes they pop a little bit all the time. Sometimes they don't pop at all. I can't... It is a little bit of a sound bug, but I'm not good enough at computer stuff to, like, track it down. It's probably something I don't have quite lined up right. But I'm not 100% sure. I'm sorry if it's annoying. I wish I was better at computer stuff. Dine Todd says, "Oh, okay. DOSBox sucks sometimes." Yay! I'll just say that. DOSBox just sucks sometimes. Cremation, non-dairy coffee ash. Real curative straight pins. Why is he? Okay. I'm trying to see if any of these I can combine to make something that will fight fire. Expectorant. Saltpeter crystals. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Magnetic euphyllium tonic. Enema granules. Athlete's foot, Apex earwax, Dr. Lecter's open wound bracer and hangnail meltaway compound, Impurina slug chow, Investor's guaranteed pumice acne treatment. Alright. Health with suet gum, nostril delousing, Indiana brand industrial chewable suppositories. Dine Todd, do you know the website GOG.com? Yes, I do know that website. Your ice cream stand. Why do you ask, Dine Todd? You can buy their many classic games. Yeah, actually, next I have, over Christmas, they had a really big sale. I'm going to check his inner office. On LucasArts games. So I got Monkey Island and Loom and Monkey Island 2 and the Indiana Jones LucasArts games for really cheap. I think like 75 cents a game. I got them in like a big pack. So next, after this game, we're going to be playing Monkey Island from GOG. And it makes me happy because it won't pop. Because I won't be playing it on DOSBox. It'll be played on Scum, which works really well. Alright. I can still... Dine Todd, Loom is awesome. I've never heard of Loom. I'm interested to try it. I'm gonna do Monkey Island because people have been really wanting me to do Monkey Island. But I want to play through them all, and I have looms, so I'm excited. Oh, I died. So, 'cause Freddy couldn't think of a way to put out the fire, all of course gold was in ashes by the next morning. The loss of life was tremendous, but somewhere, somebody was sure happy about it, 'cause before you knew it, well, that's another story, boys and girls. Alright. I'm gonna restore. Grave robber. Zombie man. Monkey Island hype. Spencer says, wow, I just Googled it. It's ridiculous. Probably going to take a while to figure out. Well, if I know it's ridiculous, then I'll try a bunch of different stuff. Zombie Man has been waiting forever for me to play Monkey Island. And I keep promising him that I'm going to play Monkey Island and it doesn't happen. So, the deal is I'm definitely playing Monkey Island next. Dine Todd, Money Island? Sounds cool. Where is it? Oh, if we could all find Money Island. We had a really big... In the United States, we have like a lottery that you can bet money on. Like, you can buy a ticket, and there was a big pot. It was like, I don't know, close to $1 billion. And so many people bought tickets, and I think they were looking for Money Island. But, they didn't win it. Alright. Zombie Man. It's okay, Jen. I wait. You've been telling me about Monkey Island since, like, July, I think. Dine Todd says, I need a good night punch. Oh. You need somebody just to knock you out. I feel for you. Insomnia is the worst. Okay, so... I don't really see anything over here I can use that's helpful. Alright, I'm gonna go see... I'm gonna go see if I can aggravate those dudes at the bar. Move past the fire. Dine Todd barbecue. Technically, they're giving me... I think the game's giving me way longer than it would take for this whole street to be in flames. This is all super dry wood. Wait, what is this over here? I just want to check and see. Oh no, that's the barber's pole. I thought it was a jug of something. A jug of something helpful. Alright, let me check over here too at the river. I'm just like, I don't know with this game. They're not quite to Discworld ridiculousness as of yet. I just want to see if they gave me... There's all this water. If I could divert it. If I could divert it. Woo! That was a close one. Dine Todd, I kill my neighbors. I hate them so much. Oh, I'm sorry. Are they loud? No, there's nothing over here helpful. Nothing has changed. Dense fire ants. Just a few more trips and they'll have it all. What are they getting for winter? Sand for the coming winter. Alright. No, there's nothing over here and I don't want to waste this much time. Oh, I gotta save after the get out of the graveyard, though. It's not another new... Alright, now. Alright, I'm gonna save it here because I find it annoying to get out of there every time. We had I used to have neighbors, and it was annoying because every like night at exactly like 12:30 they'd turn their music up really loud. And I'm like, what are you doing? And I think they were just coming home from work. So they're like, oh, we'll just turn up our music really loud. But, you know, when you live in a rental, they don't insulate the walls well. So you can hear everything. Hi, Bobadino! Trying to put out a fire. It's not going so well. How are you doing? Alright. Okay, so I got this here. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can irritate those guys in the bar. Irritate people to success! Hurrah! Let's see if it works. Dying Todd, loud? Loud can be like angels singing, but they're come from hell. Footsteps so loud, I shocked by thinking they're in my living room or leaving in my bed. Hateful. Bobadino, I've been lurking. Sorry, I didn't say hello earlier. I was making lunch for the wafu. Hey, that's a good thing. Dying Todd, marshmallow time. I'm sorry. There's not much you can do about stepping loud either. You're like, step more softly. It doesn't really go over well. Alright. These guys seem like mean guys. Can I, like, irritate them? Let's throw beer bottles at them. Time Todd, I love the barbecue house so much. Is that like a white noise machine to you? Does it make as peaceful sounds? Like people would listen to sounds of the ocean to fall asleep, but you're gonna listen to the sounds of the burning down house. They don't want it. This isn't trick or treat for UNICEF or soap and water for that matter. It's a world-famous Golden Ball stage. Most days you can find major vaudeville acts here, bringing their own unique bands of music, comedy, dance, and magic to the deserving folks of coarse gold. Some of the more popular acts include The Amazing Baloney, Bruce the Singing Sashaying Cowboy, Mimi, Dottie, and Franny, the singing Siamese triplets with a little black back trouble, and Young Doggies in Love. Alright. Takes practice, practice, practice. Say hello to the waifu for me, Bobadino. Alright. Dang it. Dine Todd. Peaceful, more like my neighbors, like sea rushing sound. There you go. Alright, so I need to get these guys to help me. How can I get them to help me? They're the only people around. They don't like me very much. Maybe I can help them. Or maybe they can help me. Alright, so I got a shovel. Okay, that's not gonna help me. How would this... Okay. Try to mold the wax with your bare hands, but the wax is just a bit too stiff to handle. Okay. Let's go... Let me go see if I can... I mean, if it's ridiculous... This game is ridiculous. Maybe I need to warm up the wax so I can use it for lids for the beer bottles and then put something in them that would put out... I don't know. I mean... I have very limited options. I did find my friend's grave, though, so... I thought it was... The fire was so unimportant I could go do some grave robbing while I figured it out. Time Todd. The people were so cool in that town. The whole town was eaten by flames, and come on, guys, the town burns. Time for a beer. That's what I'm saying. I went there. I thought they would help me out, and they're like, "Figure it out, Freddy. You're the pharmacist. Don't you handle all town emergencies?" All right, let's see if this works. I'm just gonna start throwing stuff at the fire. Maybe like a delinquent teenager, and be like, "Let's see if this works." Okay. Why are you locking up? I got what I wanted. I want to try this. Okay. Yeah, I know. Let me do my inventory thing. There we go. That just doesn't work like that. I can't warm it up. Alright, let me see if it says anything specific about it. Old abandoned mine company. It's burning merrily, which is a source of some concern to you since your pharmacy is right next door. Did somebody purposely torch it? Wasn't it supposed to be a no-burn day? Alright. Flames jet from a loose board and hole in the old SA office. It must be arson, because everything flammable in the SA office was stolen ages ago. Okay. It must be arson. See if I can take. Let me see if I can take this. You want the children's play equipment? Didn't you hear that from? Alright. Let me go back to this water. There's water back here. I just can't get it there. Time Todd says, "Believe it much more than it worked, Mr. Pharmacy." If I keep doing the same thing over and over again, it'll work, right? Alright, at this point I'm desperate. Is there a hole in here? It was used by the bakery where Letta Rosendale sold all sorts of delicious breads, pies, and cakes. There's a sudden surge in muffin popularity in the East Coast, so Letta closed up shop and moved out east to take advantage of it. Now she's out east. She misses the fields of San Joaquin Valley. So she named her new chain of bakeries Mrs. Fields. Alright, so we've got... This water looks like the most, like, what you could do. Like, this water looks like... Can I pull this out? It feels as solid as it looks. There's water right here. The SI office is burning up here. Okay, so turn it on and water gushes out. The game's popping more than ever. And I can't, it says you don't need any water right now, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Which probably means I need water later. But what? Like, it won't let me take any barrels. I think I need, like, a hose to, like, spray it on here. But I don't, there's no hoses in the Old West. Time Todd. He never tried that, but he say, "No, it doesn't work." Sounds like a politician liar. It is a politician liar. Of course, if he actually tried it, he'd probably burn his arms off. But since he's immortal through saves, I don't think it should matter so much to him. We can just restart the game if he burns his arms off. Alright. Okay. There's gotta be... The old windmill turned suddenly... What was it? Windmills used to pump things, so that's where I'm like... It feels as solid as it looks. It feels as solid as it looks. Feels as solid as it looks. Telling me something I don't know. The bakery's closed for good. Your arms are too short to do any roofing work from down here. That pulley never worked right in the first place. It's not going to work for you now. Alright. Actually, let me walk this way. Obviously I'm missing something. But nothing screams put out fire to me. You'd think. Is there water over there? Okay, parallel to Main Street. You'd think that people would be alarmed and I could yell, fire, fire. I even have a water source. I just need some help with the buckets. What's irritating to me is the store has a ton of buckets. They have 1 billion buckets. They have so many buckets, it's ridiculous. Alright, what's this over? Let me see. A rickety old fence stands by Collar Bluff, ready to fall down any second. Can I pull that down? You give it a shake, and the whole length of fence quivers. Dry rot and bullet holes have sapped the wood of its strength. Okay. So how is that helpful to me? It's not. There's a noose over here. Okay, so what's this here? This wagon has been lying here in the sad state of disrepair ever since Mr. Leach, the carriage maker, headed us back east to Detroit. Done, Todd. So, Mrs. Glasses, I try to sleep, and dreaming of that awesome barbecue house with steaks and marshmallows and sausages, chicken burger. Well, hey, good luck going to sleep. I hope you sleep really well, and wake up to no sounds from your neighbors whatsoever. Have a great sleep. Thank you for stopping by, too. So we've got troughs. This is a good place to get hitched. Funny game. Smithy has true left town for good. You recall with fondness that wonderful old blacksmith who used to operate this shop. Okay. So, I'm not seeing... Main Street. Well, it's usually busy. Used to be busy. I feel like I either... Oh. I took too long and I'm dead now. Oh well. Just gonna restore it. What can I do? What can I do? Alright. The only place that's letting me in is basically the bar. So I'm assuming that what I need is in the bar, or where I need to get to the bar. Oh no! Dine Todd, sounds from my neighbors. Reaction, shotgun sounds. It's like an exorcism. Oh no. Oh. Call the police on them and pretend to be a little old lady from your street. Pick a little old lady and pretend to be her and call the police and say, they're making so much noise. I'm 110 and I can't take it. Please go knock on their door and tell them to stop. Alright. Stop popping, game, because you're playing dramatic music. Alright, so this is the only place open in town. It's also the most ambivalent place. Alright. Moosehead. Significant? Non-significant? We'll find out. It's a Moosehead. The only domestic brand Sam serves. Alright. It's a hat rack where the patrons hang their hats, coats, gun belts, and the occasional short stranger. Dine Todd, we have no weapons in Germany. No range weapons. There you go. So what, are they playing a video game that loud? What is that sound? An occasional short stranger. Alright, let me see if I can take some of their hats. Or whatever. Alright, let me see these dudes. 3 mean-looking hombres sit up close to the stage. Upon closer examination, they see they're drinking wine spritzers. Maybe they're not so mean after all. Okay, well, how can I get their attention? I need some help. So I have a bunch of keys. I have... Nobody will miss it since church is never locked anyway. The key to your pharmacy. The key to your roll-top desk. Dine Todd says, good night and best wishes from Berlin City. Best wishes for you. Sleep good. Hopefully this game will let me figure out how to put out that fire. The shovel's been left around Reboot Hill for the convenience of the gravediggers. Okay. What else did I got here? I got chandeliers. I've got... It's a likeness of Chastity. She's one of the girls at Madame Overy's. She's so lifelike, you feel as if you could just reach out and touch her. And you could save about $20 that way, too. Ugh. It's a honky-tonk piano, 82.5 keys of pure musical entertainment. Ben Todd, see us next time, I hope. Me too. I'll be here on Thursday. Sorry, you're not allowed. This is a union set. Okay, so he's not letting me... Appears to be a tiny picture of some field mice playing poker. Beautiful mural of the starving artists of Oxnard. They used to hold sales a couple times a year over in the lobby of the Dirty Sheets Hotel. So we don't have anything that could be furnished maple. Okay, Maplewood Bar. Sam Andreas owns and runs the Golden Ball Saloon. He's smart, savvy, and generous to a fault. Except he won't give me anything to fight the fire with, and he also won't help me fight the fire. Okay, really? Wheel of Fortune table, guess the right number and Sam will tell you your fortune. Then every Tuesday is kink night. They strap Whit and Willie to the wheel. This roulette table is for casino night. Chuck-a-luck. Since you're leaving Course Gold, you apparently checked your luck already. I need, like... I feel like... Alright. I want to be able to sneak into the restaurant next door, too, and see if I can find... Someone's got to have some sort of hose or something, or a bucket. Even if I had a bucket, that would be an improvement. See, I can climb right in. I wonder if I use my boot to go in, if it'll let me. Go in. The window looks into the kitchen of Mom's Cafe, and there's nobody in there because it's nighttime. Can we sneak in, please? Mom wants to open, and you don't want to cross Mom. Well, can we be a little less... Nun-style beer. Non-redeemable bottles. Okay. What are we looking for here? The roof of Reverend Cy Hallelujah's house. Can we go in there? I didn't even know there was a house here. Who's minding the church? That's interesting. Can I burn cactus on it? Let's see. It ain't going nowhere. Alright, so I can... It's letting me go up here. If the saloon was closed, I don't think I could get up here. Because I haven't figured out how to get up here from there. Maybe I could. I don't know. So what would I need? Since everything's closed, I wish they would just let me bust up some windows. Doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. Yeah, I got that. Can't reach the tree from down there. Who is minding the church if he's not there? Who is minding the church? If the church, if their lights are on. Oh, I didn't unlock it. Oh, I was a little bit of a jerk then. You unlock the church door. Alright. Who is minding the church if he's not there? No, go in. Don't be a jerk about it. There might be someone in there who can help you. You don't need to touch that. I guess not. Fine. Bum, 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 bum. no... Okay. There's a spigot at the base of the water tower. This is the eastern portion of Bluff Street, so named Scenic Collar Bluff. Okay, what is it? There's water down there. Seems to be holding up well. Oh man, I don't have my ladder. They took it from me. What can we use to like put a... We could make the building collapse on itself and put the fire out, but I don't know how I would do that either. It's the old grist mill. Now that old man Grist has moved out of town, there's nothing happening there. Okay, well, can I get in there? You can see the roof of one of the Main Street buildings from here. Is it the SA office? Okay, no, I'm not going through this, Mrs. Fields. Alright. You think my girlfriend, the school teacher, would help me out at least? Figure out the biggest hint I got was throw your weight around, which to me makes no sense. All right, let me see if I can, if there's more in my building, because they tell me about the fire upstairs in my room. So I have to, like, go through my building. See, now he's over there. He's different points every time I come in. Alright, so he needs to get out of here before he ends up dead. But, you know, that's just my personal opinion. Alright, let's go upstairs and see what we can do. It starts us off up there. I don't know if it's because they want us to find the letter for the roll top desk, which I already had. Isn't there anything around here that's even remotely helpful? A lovely old glass-fronted bookcase containing some of your favorite leisure time reading material. Thoracic Park by Michael Crouton. A Brief History of Slime by Luigi J. Hawking. Diabetics by O. Mom Humbird. Nasal Passages by Gail She Whiz. And How to Satisfy a Sheep Every Time and Make It Boff More, which you keep out of sight. Oh, gosh. Alright. Alright, hang on. Let's see, is there anything in here that I missed? Nothing in there, right? Oh, I already grabbed the key. Alright, so... what's happening? The fire's happening right over here. Can't go this way either, can I? Just checking, because in this kind of game. Alright, Spencer, are you still here? Bum, 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 bum. Cozy little back pharmacy, where do you have your thinking? The Handbook rug. Can I just grab this and at least, I don't know. Oh boy. I have baking soda, but I would need it on a massive scale. Oh, what's this over here? Hey, that's Serini, that a guy. He's made a grand yet particularly inviting display of Old Grampy's Fisherman Throat Gullet Descaler Lozenges. He must have heard about the promotional contest being run by American Society of Salves, Holistic Ointments, Liniments, and Emollient Salesmen. Okay, well, can I grab one of those? So, alright, I'm going to take a moment. I want to look at my manual. For most things, the solutions, there's a lot of solutions in here and a lot of clues, and I just want to see if it has anything to say about fire. It has a lot to say about heart attacks. Sunstroke, warts, credits. Alright, hang on. All these pages are loose. Thrill, as Jen with glasses tries to find an answer in here. Alright. Cough drops, cough syrup, chloroform, copper sulfate. Let's see. I know it says sodium bicarbonate, baking soda used to correct flatulent diarrhea, useful on fires by producing carbon dioxide in large quantities, thus suffocating the flames. Alright, I've seen carbon dioxide someplace else. When they... Oh gosh, when they had... This can't be this ridiculous, can it? When the horses had the farts, they said it was carbon dioxide poisoning inhalation. I mean, do they want me to burp this fire out? Like, what do they want me to do here? NO2. Nitrous oxide. So, the, So, I know that, the barber had a bunch of NO2 in his office, but he wouldn't let me take it at the time. I don't know, it made me think of, like, it was in, like, a can that made me think of a fire extinguisher, but I think it's actually flammable, if I'm thinking. Trying to figure out if there's something I can make that will put out a fire. Stypic pencil, a white chalk-like tube of highly astringent compound designed specifically to staunch the flow of blood, especially in shaving accidents. Less useful for larger wounds, such as those involving farm equipment. Indirectly useful for stimulating tear ducts and provoking loud sounds. Trying to figure out if there's something I can... So, I don't know if they're trying to give me a clue, because the guys in the bar were drinking wine spritzers, and they were like, well, maybe they're not as tough as I think. I don't know. I don't know, like, if they're trying to tell me that I need to, like, drug someone into helping me. Let's see, what about... So there's, like, the first part's drugs, and the second part is, like, procedures. So there's things for, like, acne, broken bones, bruises, burns. Sorry, this isn't super exciting. Nonetheless, there are many, most notably children, who will occasionally suffer from burns. In either event, the application of a soothing balm or calamine lotion will aid in the healing and reduce chance of infection. However, it is generally understood by doctors that they will not treat burns that were arrived at through clumsiness and stupidity. Pain and rapidly spreading infection are excellent and constant reminders of the need to be cautious when dealing with heat and flame. Oh boy. Alright. Normally I'd ask DS to do this for me, but DS isn't here tonight. I'm gonna get a hint, guys. I don't know what else to do, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure I hit F10 and not F9, which will close out the game. And I'm just going to talk to you, and I'm going to go get a hint because I don't even know what else to do. It's going to pop way more and freak out. I don't even know if my computer can handle this, but we'll see. I'm going to look it up. I don't know what else to do at this point. I'm ready to move on. My well is dry. I can't figure this out. I at least need like a hint. Alright, let's see. Come on. Let me look it up. Pobedino. The infallible Jen needs a hint. I am not infallible. Hopefully I'm spinning. Oh, it's PH. Well, if I knew how to spell my game, that'd be fine. Yeah, I definitely need a hint on this one. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm frustrated. I just need something to put me in the right direction. Okay. If I can get it to come up. Then my computer does not like that I'm opening up a window and running this and streaming at the same time. Alright, here we go. I just need to figure out like what I need to do. like every other person playing this game. Plus I'm just impatient. If it's not sensical at this point, I think Discworld almost broke me with nonsensical clues. Okay. Hang on. I'm not looking up. I'm trying to just get a hint and not look up a walkthrough. I don't want any kind of... Okay. Okay, well, here we go. One of the questions is, where's the fire? Seriously? People can't find the fire in this game? I couldn't find the paper bags here, so... Okay. Okay. Let me just tell you something. I want to make sure. Alright, I already did this. Okay, I don't feel bad at all. You know why? Yeah, sometimes these puzzles require to be locked inside a jail cell for 3 weeks with nothing but this game. No, Boa, okay, I am gonna reset it so I have more time. See, this is the issue with this game. Like, I did try to do this, but I couldn't get it to let me take in order for you to figure this out. Okay, so what the game is telling me, which is the bicarbonate soda, that I'm supposed to use bicarbonate soda on the fire. And I already thought of that, and I already tried it, but I couldn't figure out how to get the soda to come with me. Because normally what happens is, when you do a prescription correctly, it just says, oh, it's labeled blah, 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 and then when you leave that prescription area, it comes with you. It's in your inventory. I couldn't get the bicarbonate soda to do that. So it's telling me to use the bicarbonate soda on the fire. So that's why I don't feel bad now. I don't feel bad I need to hit, because I already knew what I was supposed to do. So there you go. And I found out my computer can handle occasionally opening up another browser, but I don't want to do it again. I'm lucky it didn't kick me off. Alright, so this guy works really hard. I should pay him more than what I'm paying him. Alright, here we go. So I'm mad this game made me look up a hint because the game mechanic is so messed up that it couldn't just let me take the bicarbonate soda. I already tried to do this like probably 45 minutes ago, maybe. Maybe not that bad, but I did try to do this. Sodium bicarbonate, right? Okay. Alright, so how do I take this with me? Stupid, stupid inventory problem. It won't let me, like, look, it won't let you look at it. If I try and bring it up here, this is what it does. There we go. Poverty, low, your poor computer. My computer because I'm poor is what it is. Sometimes I watch other streams and they can run like these really nice streaming programs and they can have all this information. Hippolyta Picardo is who I'm thinking of because he has a nice setup. I'm always like, meh. I'm like, my computer would not do that. Alright, so no, it's not letting me. So, sodium bicarbonate. What does it want me to put it in? Like, that's the question I have. My poor computer. I shouldn't beat it up. Like, it was a good deal when I got it, and it works for what it was meant to work for, which is looking at things and downloading things. It's just not meant to upload things or process things. Alright. Here we go. So where's the stupid sodium? Do I have to put it in like something? Also, okay, very useful. Okay, yeah. Stupid manual. Stupid manual doesn't tell me how to work this. Alright, so I have to. This is the next puzzle, guys, but it's not really a puzzle. It's just me not understanding. How am I supposed to? Can I just hit exit now? Yeah, that's my concern. I just want to take the sodium with me. Do I need to like measure it out? Like, what's the problem here? I just need to get rid of it. Like, I need to take it with me. I think I need the whole box, guys. I mean, it's a fire. How do I? Oh. Did it let me take it with me? No, it did not. See, this is the problem. How am I? Okay, can I take it from here? I can see it. I can see it. It's right there. That's the sodium bicarbonate. Bovadina, aw, don't sweat it. Your stream quality is just fine. It's not blurry. The sound is good. I mean, other than your occasional internet issues, which are outside your control, everything is all good. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. It won't let me take it with me. Ah! Alright, it doesn't give me an amount. I wouldn't want to use my beaker on the fire because it would just ruin my beaker. I only have one. I wish I could, like, I do miss the Discworld left click where you can left click on it and get more information. What am I supposed to put this in? I don't know. I don't think I'm supposed to put like a tablespoon in a medicine paper and be like, throw that at the fire. Woo! Alright. How can I get this? Oh, wait, it did something, but then it went away. Okay, how do I need to take this with me. It's like, look, it's off the shelf. Okay. I need to take this with me, game. You need to let me take this with me. Dang it, this is really, and I tried this, guys. I really did try this. I tried it a couple of different ways. I'm so mad at this game right now. I don't mind if the puzzles are hard. I don't mind even if they're nonsensical, okay? I get all of that. Fine. That's your deal. Whatevs. Fine. Here's what it bothers me. Is when this isn't set up in a way where I know what I need to do. I knew I needed to use that bicarbonate soda. And the game would not let me do it. And I found that so upsetting. See, now I have it in here, but it's not going to do anything for me either. Can I take it in the medicine thing? Like, come on. Disgusted at your inability to prepare a proper concoction, you discard your attempt in the waste receptacle and leave your laboratory. Okay. Man. Dang it. Ah! I'm really gonna throw a fit about this. Dang it. Why? How is it gonna let me get this out of here? I know what I need to do. I knew... Just... Bodino, Discworld. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Alright. Well, they want me to make it into pill form? I just need to take the box and chuck it at the fire. No matter what I need to do with it, I need to get out of this space. In real life, I would just pick it up and walk away. I have it right here. There's something I'm not doing. Like, there's just a little, like, weird way I have to do this or something. I'm not throwing it in the waste receptacle, that's for sure. Just put it in my inventory. I just want to left click and put it in my inventory, but it won't work that way. Oh, I can hit. It let me left click for exit. It's not on the shelf. It's not gonna let me take it with me. It's not gonna let me take it with me. It's making me so angry. Bobadino, Freddy is so prissy. He can't even just put some in a bag or box and take it with him. He needs to be some sort of ultra precise fashion. Yeah, and the thing is, like, when you look up a chemical in here, usually it gives you a very precise answer. Like, it says, like, how many milligrams, how many milliliters, what to mix it with. This is not telling me that at all. Like, if it would just tell me, if it would say, like, if you're using it for a fire, it's not giving me anything that I can do. Maybe look up, Bobadino, he's a terrible drug dealer. You would never get your drugs. You'd just be like, I'm sorry, my stomach's upset. Alright, let me check back and see. Okay, so, when I had, alright, let's see. Yeah. Okay. No, that doesn't help me. I was hoping, I looked up flatulence because I knew that was one of the cures for flatulence when we had the horse problem. And I was hoping that it would give me like a prescription for... Dang it, game! So, because Freddy couldn't think of a way to put out the fire, actually, because the game just wouldn't let him get his sodium bicarbonate over to the fire. He knew what he needed to do, but apparently the game designers decided to make it real cutesy, where you can't take your ingredients away unless it's a prescription, but then they didn't explain how to make a prescription for fire. Not anywhere. Take a burn. Ah, okay. I'm gonna break my rule again. I'm gonna go look to see. I just need to see. Ugh, this is awful for. I just need to see how do we do it? How do you. Internet, tell me, how do you get it out of there? Freddy Pharkas. Sodium bicarbonate. Somebody must be having. Bobadino, sorry you can't have your drugs. I'm waiting for my graduated dime bags with cryogenic freezing abilities. Ugh. Alright, Freddy Pharkas. Let's put down sodium bicarbonate. Sodium. Somebody must have had this problem. Somebody else must have had this problem. I'm gonna say I'll put fighting the fire. This is ridiculous. Okay, come on. Fight the fire, Freddy. Okay. I don't want to know anything other than... Okay. See, that's the problem. I don't want to go to any kind of walkthrough. Okay. Bobadino, would you mind helping me out? I'm sorry to ask you to do this, but I don't want to look at a whole walkthrough. I already looked at like a hint, just like a hint generator, which told me that I needed to, which I already knew, but I need to figure out if there's something special I need to do with this stupid sodium bicarbonate. And I don't want to see a walkthrough because I don't want to see like the whole rest of the act and the next act, because when they put them up there, they're crazy. I mean, if you can't help me out, that's fine. Bobadino, haha, I will try to find. Thank you. You don't have to. I don't know how to do this without it being, and I'm frustrated because I know, like in the beginning, I know what I need to do. I've known what I needed to do. I've known since I looked through the manual when I was trying to find a hose, and then I was like, well, sodium bicarbonate, but then I'm like, I can't mix it with anything. I would just have to grab it off the shelf, and unless someone's complaining of having flatulence where he's going to give it to them. So annoying. Podium, I completely understand. I will humor you. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just don't want to. I don't want to be like. I don't want to be like. I can wrap up the whole game in 15 minutes now, guys. Just do this and 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 this. These kinds of games really aren't, they just really aren't designed to be done. Like, they're designed, the fun is, for me, playing is figuring out these puzzles. They're not good for speed run-throughs. So if I knew everything that was going on, it would not be fun for me or for you. For anybody. Alright. No way. So I'm looking at this. This is where you concoct your formulas. Bobadine, are you in Act 2? Yes, I believe this is Act 2. The first thing I had going on was the flatulent horses. Then it was the stampeding snails. Now I'm on the assay office fire. Let me see if I can... How do I get this out of here? I just need him to, like... Can he talk to it? Like, what? Put the question mark in here. Click here to change the question mark cursor, then pass the question mark over the other and kind of learn what they do. Click here or press Control I or Tab to see what you're carrying in inventory. After you select an inventory item, it's displayed here. Use the item in the game. First, click here to make it your cursor, then click on the cursor on the main screen. Click here to change the hand cursor, then click the hand cursor on the main screen to do things. Well, I know. This is this, right? See, it's not showing up. This is how I know it's not working, because it's not showing up here as I've grabbed it. And it's also not saying the annoying score, which I am not making that sound, by the way. That's the computer. Well, it's not making mention of... It is saying baking soda. It's the same thing. Sodium bicarbonate is baking soda. I know they're the real thing, same thing in real life. Oh no. Am I supposed to get it from someplace else? Oh. Is this game being a jerk because I have sodium bicarbonate right here? Well, that's my hint. Bobadina says that's my hint, and there's a real angry dude's face there, so I'm assuming that is all he's going to tell me. Alright, so they're the same thing in real life, but in the game they're not considered the same thing. Well, there's that stupid Sally Fields place that she was making a bunch of pies. You'd think she'd have some there. Let me check my shelves first. Not they'll let me grab anything, but sometimes they do. Nope. Nope, I'm not gonna read through these again. I didn't see anything that was baking soda or I would have grabbed it. Oh. I'm gonna leave you here to die in my pharmacy, buddy. We're such good friends. Thank you, Bobini. I really appreciate that a lot. I'm very sorry that I had to ask you to work for me. Alright, so I know this lady down here. This was a bakery here. Well, it says this. Exit the pharmacy, get the baking soda outside of the pharmacy. Do we have it sitting on our porch? Like, what are we doing? Have I missed it all this time? It's just been sitting there? Like, did we get a baking soda delivery? Oh, he walked pretty close to the house. I think his hair should be singed. Why would there be any baking soda sitting outside of my pharmacy? That's what I don't understand. The baking soda... What? A gigantic pile of 50-pound sacks of baking soda fills the sidewalk in front of your store, nearly blocking the entrance. The baking soda is the Grand Hammer brand used for the famous international industrialist. I thought this was part of the pillar, like, I didn't even... Oh, I take back. I'm the dumb one. This game's... Bobadina, wow, Jen. Then with a horrible wrenching, tearing sound, you cram the sacks of baking soda into your pants pocket. 50 pounds? Holy crap. Okay, I don't want to know anymore if there's any more. I think I just want to throw it at the building, but oh my gosh. Bobadino. Oh, I'm ridiculous. I should have realized that it looked funky. Oh, fine. The game's right. I'm wrong. I would have been happier if it was a game glitch, then I could just complain about it all the time. Alright, let's throw them on there. Try to get close enough to throw it, but are forced back by the extreme heat and accomplish nothing but a large white splat on the ground. Okay. Alright. Oh, well, no kidding. We've hidden it around enough that I'm going to fling a kid off this thing. Oh, you know, see? We are too smart. Here we are thinking sodium bicarbonate is baking soda because it is, but the dumb game has a description. Alright, here we go. We're gonna fling it up here. We've teetered enough. No, I haven't. Okay, well how do I get it up there then? I put it on the wrong side. Using it appears to be an entirely different puzzle. Well, I kinda guessed you. Okay, here we go. Now we're doing this way. Teetered enough. Well, how do I... Obviously, just when you do it, it's gonna go. Alright, dang it. Yeah, the game did trick us by... We're smart. That's what I'm gonna say. Alright, I need to put it up on this side, but it's not gonna... So first, let's do this. Put this down. Alright, fine, game. Ah, that sound is so loud, and it doesn't want to turn it off. Like, I have the sound on low, but that fire... There we go. That's the right side. Okay. No, I have not teetered enough. Just need to jump on it. There we go. Just jump on it. Just get on the other side and jump on it. Oh my gosh, why is it so hard? Use the shovel. I want to just... hit myself with the shovel. That'll solve all my problems. It doesn't work that way. Alright. Look, it's gotta be just jump on the other end because there's no reason. Pobadino, we can chalk that up to being 50% of the game and 50% you for not seeing the bags. I just thought it looked funky, but then they changed the colors of everything, so I just kind of assumed that it was part of the way it looked when they sepia-fied the colors to make it seem like nighttime. But still, like, I feel. All right, and this is what it needs me to do, which is teetered enough. So now I get a totter. Hey, it's 50 feet to try. All right, so. So it's on this end. I need to fling it up here, right? Shouldn't I just jump off? Oh, am I gonna have to swing off here? It's like a whole child's game thing looking thing. Oh, alright. So jump over here. You're not quite skillful enough to make a perfect 3-point landing from the swing to the seesaw without breaking every bone in your body. In other words, try it and be made of flopping transunium. So how am I supposed to... Oh boy. So I'm swinging back and forth. Alright. What do I need to throw on there? Something heavy. So... I'm just gonna swing on the swing while Rome burns? Like... I don't really get what I'm doing here. Dang it. How? It's not even letting me off the swing, Boa. I'm just swinging. I'm just swinging when my town is burning down to the ground. Alright, so... So, cause Freddy couldn't recognize the huge bags of baking soda outside of his own office. After he was just complaining he didn't have enough baking soda to put out the fire. And also because somebody couldn't figure out how to use a seesaw to fling the baking soda onto the fire. We had just some serious problems. Oh. Oh my gosh. Alright. Restore. This is crazy. Alright, so I know I need to use the seesaw to fling the stuff up. It lets me get on the swing, but I get stuck and it keeps telling me if you try that, you're going to break every bone in your body. And I'm like, okay. Oh, craziness. Crazy, crazy, craziness. Alright, let's go over here and I want to get the bags of stuff, and then I want to yeah, look at it's just not even okay. I'm gonna pick those up. Score. Okay, I'm gonna save the game here, just so I have. Whee! Place baking soda. Okay, so if I try it, what would work is if I had like a bag, one of the bags of baking soda on my lap, and I could fling it on there, because then the baking soda, I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think this is gonna work. We gotta figure this out. And I hate that the sound effect's so loud. Alright, let's see. Score! Okay, so I'm supposed to do that. It says score. And then when I try and do this, it said teetered enough. I can't just jump on there. It lets me go up here, which I think is interesting. It does have an in-game option for volume, but look, it's already as low as it can go. It is decided that this sound effect is going to be loud, proud, and large and in charge, I guess. Alright, so... Here enough. gotta find a way. So I either need something heavy to throw off. Hoping you'll feel the burn, I guess. It won't let me jump off the swing, it just makes me swing until time runs out. So I'm just basically swinging while my town essentially dies. So, you know. I need something heavy that I can well, let me... Okay, there's a couple other things. One is that my pharmacy assistant is much better at balance than I am. Two, there's also a really heavy anvil over here. So I'm going to see if I can pick up this anvil and drag it over and fling it off of the swing. I mean, none of this makes a particular amount of sense, but... Why did I get a bunch of baking soda delivered the same day as the fire? And in the middle of the night, too. The block of iron is just a wee bit too heavy for you to cart around. Ah! Alright, that's not an option. Let me talk to the guy in the bar again. This music is like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I guess I have to give it to the game. One of the things they said when I saw it was bicarbonate soda, like, in there that could take care of a fire. One of the things they did say was, that's not enough to deal with a large fire. And that was true. But, you know, 50 pound bags is enough to deal with a fire, I guess. Let me talk to him and say, like, can you please help me? Like, I don't know what else to do. Come quick! The SA fire office is on fire. Jeez, Fred, I'd love to help, only I'm watching the saloon. There isn't going to be a saloon if we don't put this fire out. You'll think of something. Just throw your weight around a little. I'm not worried. Ah! So I can... yeah, like that's what I did on the swing, but it's not letting me... Doc, you've got to come and help. The SA office is on fire. Well, hello, Freddy Pharkas. Ouch. Ugh. Alright. I need these guys to, like, jump or something. Alright. Fine. Fine. Let me talk to my assistant, because he might be better. Because the game's telling me I can't make that shot without breaking every bone in my body, but maybe he could. The game's telling me I'm really clumsy. It's been telling me since the beginning I'm really clumsy. So maybe he's not as clumsy and he can leap off of the swing. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Bum 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 bum. Can you come and help me, dude? You return! Yep. Yes, I know, I'm smiling all the time. I'm gonna smilingly ask you to risk your life for no reason. Serena, are you gonna help me put out the fire or what? There's so much stock work yet to be done. It's midnight. I'm still on Pakistani time. That's a pretty poor excuse for not helping put out the fire. I have many other excuses ready if you do not like that one. Never mind, I'll do it myself. Alright, how... Mind the store, Sereni. I'm off to uphold justice and stuff. Okie dokie. So I have most of it. I just need to... Or maybe let me jump off the hill. That would make the most sense. But there's this really high hill up here. Why do I need to swing? Why can't I just jump off the hill? Please come around this way, Freddy. when I do this. When I get on this, does it say score? It lets me get on it, which before it didn't. Okay. You're not quite skillful enough to make a perfect 3-point landing from the swing to the seesaw without breaking every bone in your body. In other words, try it and you'll be the man with the flopping trained in seasoning. Okay, so... Oh gosh, alright. So, what am I going to have to do? Alright, here we go. So what am I supposed to do? Throw something down? I don't have anything that heavy that I can throw down. Okay. I just need to try and leap for it. Oh! I killed myself. Yep, Freddy fell down, went boom. It was a sad day. We found him all squished and not really living anymore. Of course, we had our own problems to deal with all of a sudden, like. That's about when the town of Coursegold ceased to exist and we done known it. But that's another story, boys and girls. I got to be alone with my thoughts for a while. A crushing defeat. That would make sense. Bobadino says, can you get on the roof of the red building? Well, let's try again. Try again. Alright. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious though. It warned me, the game warned me. Oh, okay, hang on. I wonder if I can get up on top of this branch and then jump down, or on the roof, or if like the tree's here, can I swing it up over the tree? Score! Let me save it right here. Oh, get a break from that burning building. Alright. Hi, Spencer. Spencer says, oh man. Alright. You're still trying to figure it out. Yes. Okay. So, let's me get on here. Okay, so it lets me do this. Can I try to go up here? Okay, never mind. Come on. So where, if I can't aim... No, that's always going to send me that way. I know, Freddy went down and went boom. It was very sad. We all felt bad about it. If I could throw something, I don't have anything heavy enough to... I have to swing and throw something. I can't get the slide off, can I? Can I get the... There's no need to touch that. So, lets me get on here. Gosh. It lets me swing. Okay. It's not quite the point of the street. Sorry. Okay, so I'm not quite skillful enough. Alright, so let's see. I wish I had kept back a bag of the bicarbonate soda that I could throw. Okay. Spencer, we got here through a hint. Spencer's like, I like the thought process there. How about using the UHS now? We already got, we took a hint to get this far. I made Bobadino Boo my evil accomplice. And look it up. Oh. All right. Let's get off. You know, the hints I had to give her was brutal. That was the worst. That was the worst. Oh. It was like you going in and yelling at a teacher about a score that you got in a test that was completely unfair because you had the right answer, and then finding out that you forgot to write the 3 essay questions in the back that were totally marked out, and it's your fault you failed. It's just awful. So let me see some. Can I pull it? It would make sense if I could pull it closer, but it's not like you guys did. Let's get back up on here. It was the worst. It was so bad. Alright. Future generations will learn from me. Okay, so it's not letting me... I wish it would just let me, like, swing this around and jump up here and just jump down. I don't have my ladder anymore. That's something that makes me super mad. Oh, gosh. I'm not quite skillful enough to make a perfect 3-point landing from the swing to the seesaw without breaking the bone in your body. Alright, where can I land? Okay. No, it's still gonna kill me. So it's telling me I can't... Freddy fell down and went boom. That's all we gotta say. So it won't let me... It won't let me jump from the swing to the teeter-totter. If I try to jump to the school, it squishes me. Bobadino says, it was how to get the baking soda, or whether it was, rather. Being smart people, we assumed it was the sodium bicarbonate in the lab, which was a reasonable assumption. If we didn't have 100 bags of baking soda in front of the pharmacy. Oh. That's just killing me every time. Oh my gosh. Streams are live! Can't edit that out. Okay, so... Lobina says, you are trying the right thing according to the handbook with the swingless school. Correct. Hello, streaming kind of late tonight, huh? Yeah, I am. I need to not be streaming a little bit, but I want to get this thing done. I want to at least solve the baking soda mystery before I go to bed. How are you doing, Crit? I haven't seen you in a while. You must be not having insomnia. Alright, so... Nope. Freddy fell down and went boom. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright. Alright. Don't mind the super loud burning down building for it, it's fine. Alright. Oh, what did I just do? I totally went backwards. So that's how Freddy's brilliant career done came to a screeching halt. He sank into the swamp and was never seen again. A shame, too, because the rest of us were kind of planning on being in the sequel. That ain't one of my better stories, anywho. Say, did I ever tell you about the story about old King Graham? Seems there was this evil wizard, and he got Graham into a peck of trouble. Guess you're a Flatlander. Alright. Okay, so backwards wasn't the answer. Hi, Bim Clunk! Plum says King Graham. Spencer says that's pretty cool. King's Quest. Yeah. Here we go. It's gonna be a condor, I feel like. Nope. Boom. Freddy went down, went boom. Alright. I really want to get this before I'm done. I just want to put out this fire. I don't want to have to think about the baking soda mistake anymore. Chris says, yeah, I solved his insomnia. Feeling much better now. And look, I just need to get up early to catch your stream. There you go. We'll meet in the middle. Alright. So, I need to... Yep, Freddy fell down, went boom. It were a sad day. We found him all squished and not really living anymore. I love some of the jokes in this. I just hate that the joke's on me right now. Ugh. Alright, so Bobinita says, what happens if you click on Freddy while he's swinging? Well, I tried it once and it flung me back. And, let's see if it's the way I was... Wait, what is he doing? What are you doing, Freddy? He's almost gonna, like, flip upside down. It's crazy. I don't know what he's doing. It looks like he's made out of elastic. Is he secretly Plastic Man? Ah! Nope, I killed myself. I sank into the swamp and was never seen again. Alright. You all could see my face right now. Alright. I'm making one, that's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Yep, Freddy fell down, went boom. Alright, so it looks like if I hit him while he's still swinging, I can get it to go a little bit higher. I have to watch the rest of the Discworld on YouTube. Did you enjoy the ending? I did! I did enjoy the ending. I was excited because I had to move on to the next game too, so it was fun. A lot of the puzzles at the end were really tough. And I'm mad because I didn't use, I really wanted to use some of those things. I never used the pink bloomers. Anyway, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but there's things I didn't get to use. Alright. It's going pretty high now. Yes! 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 I'm saving it here. I'm saving it here. Hang on. I'm saving it here. I'm saving it as got on the roof. Yay!